morning and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. Today I am going to be showcasing some sets and stuff that I found at a flea market that I have been and did videos and covering them before, but this time it's very special. We are going to be looking at these army men that I have found, and they are very rare, and I wanted to show you guys. So first off, we have here like some minifigures set. I got two of them, which are probably pretty cool to take a look at. These are like two of the rarest and oldest type of Army Men to find anywhere. On eBay, they charge like a little bit expensive, $20 to $35 for original full complete set like this. But I got these for $3 at the flea market. I've also got like a bag of random stuff. So it looks like some cowboys and Indians in this one. I've also got a bag of more cowboys and Indians and some like scenery too. And on the last one, it's a bag of weapons and vehicles as well. So without further ado, let's get into the setup slash review. Okay, so this is one of the two minifigure set, and I figured since I only got two of them, I think one should do it because they're both basically the same. But anyway, I'm just going to say that. We're going to just start with the review. So the set itself is well conditioned, very well conditioned. The packaging was not destroyed. I mean, except for the card, based on the card here, faded. It's still well conditioned. It is a really rare find for me on this channel to find one like this. So what contains in the set? Well, we have a series of soldiers here. We basically have 3 snipers, 2 chargers, 2 light machine gunners, 1 standing rifleman, and 1 officer. A green M48 Pen-esque or T55-esque tank here. A truck, a truck with a missile trailer, and the missile itself can be taken off the trailer. If I don't break it here this second. And the missile itself can also be taken apart. Now, one thing you can't do, and I don't recommend it, is put fireworks in the missile because that would nearly make it explode. And I don't want to do that. Now, the trailer itself, the part where the missile was on, it can move up and down. It can move up and it can move down like it has been moved. And it also comes with an American flag. The number of soldiers, based on what I said, are total of 9. So there are like 9 soldiers in the set, and the features with the set are pretty cool. Now, let's move on to the next section, which is the random bags that I have. So let's go ahead and move on to those. The first set of cowboys and Indians, we have some wooden fences, some haystacks, a tree, and a bunch of horses. Now let's move on to the second bag. Okay, so this is the second bag I have of like Native Americans and cowboys, but there's mostly a lot of animals, cowboys, and some Indians, but there's also like a couple civilians, like this guy. I think he's like a baseball player or some kind, or a businessman, but he's lost both his arms, but he could still be used as a civilian. I also have like a couple of these random cowboy looking poses, which I can use as like civilians of some kind. I've also got like one guy here that appears to be a SWAT officer because he's carrying like a sniper rifle and a radio in hand, so he's basically a police officer. Uh, I have a bunch of like different types of like Native Americans. There's some in Marx looking, and some like older figures, like especially this one. This one's definitely like an old plastic guy here. He appears to be like a frontiersman. I don't think he's supposed to be David Crockett. I think he's supposed to be like I forgot his name. There's Davy Crockett, but there's also another famous frontiersman that has a local legend, but I forgot his name. I don't think this is supposed to be him. But yeah, this is the last bag of cowboys and Indians and stuff. These guys right here are basically damaged or can't stand. I'm probably going to be using them as corpses, especially this one. I mean, like, this one looked like a dog chewed on it so bad, like, dang. But other than that, this is this part. Now we're moving on to the final bag. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final bag. So in this bag, it contains the following: a small Humvee here, 2 pine trees, 1 palm bush, a weird looking, I don't know, news station vehicle. I don't know what this is originally came from, but it's old. Oh, from 2000. Wow, this is a car from 2000, the year 2000. I think it's like some kind of Happy Meal toy or whatever. There's this big Jeep right here with a machine gun on top. Doors open up on the side. Give me one moment. Second. So the doors do open up on the side, and it comes out with 2 little machine guns on either side facing up. You can rotate them facing the front. I think this is some kind of like battle Jeep from G.I. Joe or something. And the reason why I say G.I. Joe is because G.I. Joe had some like military vehicles that are meant to be like this. Plus, I have a flag that is from G.I. Joe itself. On the front, it's a casual American flag, but on the back, it says, here, hold on a second. It says G.I. Joe, honor, duty, and courage, which is a very cool thing. We also have this like military-esque boat. Looks like a patrol boat. And it's from the company King's Toy, made from China. I don't know. I'm just going to use this as just a patrol boat. It also comes with a landing craft in blue color, dark blue, and this looks like a pretty old toy based on the way it's made and the size. It looks pretty cool. Wheels are a little bit loose. I can easily snap them back on. Looks pretty cool. Now for soldiers, we have like 4 old, four old Timmy looking soldiers and 1 Marx German, World War II German. I could tell because he's holding a MG42, and he also has a helmet on the side here. Helmet, with the little shield marking. That's German. His uniform and gear represents World War II Germany. So this is a World War II German soldier that will be added to my World War II German army. As for these guys, these 3 may look green, but they're actually kind of grayish. So I'm going to add them to my Greatonian army. As for this green one, I don't know where I'm going to put them at, but I have a bunch of green armies. I'll make a decision about that guy soon. It came with a bunch of missiles as well. Looks like it used to go to like a G.I. Joe launcher of some kind, but I will be using them as like bombs. Now these are definitely bombs based on the way they look, so I'm going to be using them as bombs for my army men. A shovel that can be used for my bigger figures. A satchel of arrows based on how it looks. A backpack or camp gear bag. And this weird plastic formation thing, I think I'm just going to use it as like a mineral of some kind, probably copper or steel or bronze. Either way, it will be used for my Army Man universe. And a sandbag. Now as for the Jeep, I'm not going to be using for my regular Army Man forces. It looks damaged, so I'm just going to be using it as like a damage prop, but it's not for these guys. It's for my bigger action figures, which if you haven't seen that video, I'll link those videos in the description and show you what I'm talking about. But as for this is pretty cool. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the closing, and I'll see you guys there.